channel, and for those of you who don't know me, my name is Erin and my channel is all about how you can create your own path to health, wealth and happiness. Today's video is going to be the second episode in my Girlboss series. If you haven't seen the first episode, it was a quick introduction into this new series that I'm doing, as well as a few of my probably top tips on how you can be a girl boss. So I will leave that linked on the screen here and in the description below. Definitely check that out. However, today's video is going to be all about how you can set and actually keep your goals in 2017. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as it would help me out a lot. And also, if you're new, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on those notifications so you don't miss any of the Girlboss episodes. So I think it's really relevant to be talking about setting goals at this time of year, because while I don't necessarily think you need to wait for the new year to set new goals for yourself, it always is great to start the year off fresh with a whole bunch of goals and ambitions that you lay out for yourself for the year to come. I did just want to chuck a little disclaimer at the very beginning of this video. While I do think it is so important to have goals, I want you to always remember one thing. You should never be so goal orientated that you are always living in the future, always anticipating as to when you are going to achieve this goal and what you have to do to achieve it. I think whilst yes, it is amazing and you definitely need goals and things to work for in your life, you also need to be grateful and appreciative of the present moment. You need to be fulfilled with every single step along the way. Every little tiny win that you have towards that goal, you need to congratulate yourself and be appreciative for it. Otherwise, you will always be unfulfilled. Like Tony Robbins says, success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. So ensure that yes, you are setting big goals and you are achieving amazing things in your life, but also be grateful for absolutely every single day that you wake up and everything you do towards those goals. So I don't want to make this video too long, but I definitely just want to take you through the 5 steps in which I believe are the most important parts of setting and then achieving goals. So my first tip for setting goals is that you need to take the time. It's not enough to just think in your head that this is what I want to achieve here, this is what I want to achieve while you're out for a walk, while you're in the shower, while you're doing the grocery shopping, just to be constantly thinking about the things that you would like to achieve. You need to actually block the time out, sit down and really have a think about the things that you would want. So make a date, put it in your diary just like you would have a meeting or you would be doing a certain project. Block out a huge chunk of time, chuck on some music, get yourself in a really positive, empowering state and really start to write down the things that you would like to achieve in the new year. I think all too often so many of us are also setting goals after something has happened. So potentially we might have just eaten a huge large pizza and then all of a sudden 10 minutes later we're setting the goal that but tomorrow I'm going to start eating healthy. Obviously these goals are a little bit biased. That's why I just believe you need to take the time and think about what you ultimately want to achieve in your life. My next tip is to write them down. I think there is absolute magic in just the act of writing down what you want. And while I am an ultimate believer in putting pen to paper, and you guys know how obsessed I am with bullet journaling, you obviously can do this in your notes app, or another great app that I use to take notes is Evernote. You can write them absolutely anywhere, but just ensure that you actually are writing your goals down. When you are writing your goals down, you also want to be specific. It's not enough to just say, I want more money, because more money could literally be $1 more than what you already have. Or I want more followers on social media. You could get 2 more followers. You need to be specific. You need to write exactly how many followers you want to get, how much you want to grow your business by, how much more money you want. I want to earn $10,000 a month. I want to earn $1 million next year in my business. Whatever it is, be specific. My third tip is also to give it a time frame. And I know I'm just going back to my business degree here and talking about SMART objectives, but there is magic in actually them being specific and there being a time around it. So say you wanted to achieve something within your business. You wanted to grow your business by 50%. Give yourself a time frame, because it just will put more pressure on yourself to achieve it. If it's like, I want to grow my business by 50% and you don't put a time frame on it, that could be, you could procrastinate it until 3 or 4 years down the line. If you actually give yourself a time frame as to when you want to achieve it, you're just putting that little bit of extra pressure on yourself so you can get your ass moving towards that goal. My 4th tip is to write down why. Why do you want to achieve those goals? And you should write down a couple of reasons for each of the goals that you do have. When times get tough, it's really easy to quit if you don't have a compelling enough reason as to why you are actually trying to attain that goal. Say for example, if you wanted more money, I'm sure it's not just the physical, actual piece of paper that you want. You want what that money is going to bring in your life, whether it be maybe you can travel more, or you have more freedom, you have more security. If you have children, you might be able to put them through college. Whatever it is that you want that money for, write down the reasons why. And I think I've fallen into the trap of when I'm writing down the reasons why I want to achieve my goal, that I think it needs to sound good to other people, if that makes sense, but they're my goals. And I think we sort of lie to ourselves sometimes, like, I want to lose weight because, I want to feel more confident. But if one of the reasons why you want to lose weight is because you want to attract someone of the opposite sex, or you want to feel good in a bikini, or any of those superficial reasons why you want to do something, write them down as well, because if they mean something to you, then they will help you push through and achieve your goal. If you literally want to make more money because you want to buy more designer handbags, write that down. If it means something to you, if it's a reason why you deep in your soul want to achieve that goal, then write it down. And my final tip is to make a plan and take action. I think a lot of people just simply think that by writing down their goals, something is absolutely magically gonna happen. And don't worry, I've fallen into this trap as well. So many years in the past, I've written down goal list after goal list after goal list, and I just write it down, and then that's the end of it. I don't go back to review it, I don't go back to make a plan. So the most important thing is when you actually have sat down to write out your goals is to do something straight away towards those goals. If your plan was that you wanted to work out more, set those dates in the calendar as to when you're going to work out more. But even go one step further and get outside and go for a walk. Get that first workout ticked off right there and then as soon as possible. If it's more money you want, maybe start researching side hustles that you can do, or maybe start thinking about a project that you could start within your business and actually start doing something towards those goals. You can't just write it down and forget about it. You need to be constantly making plans, taking action. And another important thing is to always be going back and evaluating. How far in am I at achieving this goal? How far do I have to go? Always be reviewing those goals. That's why you should write them down, but you should always have them somewhere visible that you can review them every single day so that you know that you are either on track or there is some more action that you need to take to get you on track. That is one of the most important reasons, in my opinion, as to why people fail at achieving their goals, is because they write them down, they forget about them, they don't have a compelling enough reason why they want to achieve them, and then so what? Why achieve them? So those are my 5 top tips in setting your goals and how you can actually go about achieving them. If you do have any tips of your own, as always, I encourage you to leave them in the comments below so we can keep this conversation going and help each other all set amazing goals and follow through and achieve them and have the absolute best year yet in 2017. If you have any other suggestions for the Girlboss series, whether it be a question that you have, a query that you have, or just an idea, then leave that in the comments below as well. And I really, really thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you in the next video.